And I'm now calling on stage Jasmin Waldmann, a life coach, mind and body transformer, keynote speaker, author, master fitness trainer. But we are going to be discussing mental health and the need to reconsider today's lifestyle.
So you heard about the terminology mental health? Yeah? Why? It is all over the place, right? Magazines, social medias, everybody talks nowadays about mental health, right? Why so? Because of our self-created lifestyle. So what did we create? So we created a lifestyle that looks like this. We take up a lot of work, and we are also trying to multitask because of all the things we have to do. We don't have so much time, right? So we're trying to do a couple of things simultaneously. Now also we have a lot of meetings. If you really want to attend them or you have to attend them, that's a different story. But these meetings usually go on and on and on. And as you can see, a lot of people also trying to utilize their time, doing some emails, checking their cell phones, checking social medias, or responding to WhatsApp, because businesses nowadays also a lot of WhatsApp. And also, when the meetings goes on and on, there are some cookies or whatever the meeting table provides, so we are snatching here and there, munching, anything which is boosting the energy level, right? And then finally you reach home, and then there's your lovely family, which is beautiful, but your work doesn't finish when you come home, usually, right? You have your spouse you want to have some time with, you have your family, and you have, of course, other responsibilities, especially in India, the extended family. Maybe the uncle is not well, has to be taken to the doctor, or you have to pick up medicine. All that leads into usually depression, a lot of stress, anxiety. We just can't calm down anymore. It's like we can't relax mentally. And this leads into venting it out on somebody. Who is the somebody? Your wife, your husband, or your child or children. Now this leads again then into a lot of problems in relationships. Now we're trying to feel good about ourselves and the world. And what do? We try to compensate. So we have some alcohol, some scotch, some whiskey, some God knows what, or cigarettes, cigars. We're creating or attending a lot of parties, and we eat a lot of stuff which is completely useless for the body. So all the donuts, the soft drinks, the samosa, all this fried food basically, or salted food and fatty food, all that what your body actually doesn't need, but your mind wants it. Usually the men are found in the section of electronics, gadgets and other gizmos, and women are usually found with the clothes shops, etc. So it's a lot of shopping. Now what does that lead to? Into clutter. All of this leads now into lifestyle diseases. What are lifestyle diseases? Any kind of heart problems, obesity, that leads into diabetes type 2, anxiety, people even thinking about committing suicide. And there's just a lack of enthusiasm and lack of energy, feeling lethargic. To make it short, our mind, this is like our body, they can become unwell. There's no deny on that. Now, as I said, so this can all lead into this depression, anxiety, disorders, eating disorders, wrong habits, and even psychosis or bipolar disorders. Now, important is you have to talk about it. You have to talk about your mental health, what's going on in your life. So if you want to focus, and I think we all want, right, to be amazingly productive, to go with ease, to have a workflow, to process information fast, of course, to reach this inner calmness, relaxation, so to say. You have to stay mentally healthy, and for that, you need to declutter your life. As I recommend, just check out my YouTube video. It will help you a lot, how to declutter in a very systematical way. Now, as you see, it's time to change. I have written a book, it's called Change Me, and this is exactly about what we need to do. We need to change our mental state, our mindset, and also physically. I give you just a few points which I want you to take away. I talked about declutter your life. So another thing is keep in mind that less is actually more. So not picking up maybe 10 projects which you can't handle maybe on your own or you really struggle. Just instead of this, maybe 1 or 2. That's just an example. Now talking, as I said, get professional support. Usually life coaches are great, wellness coaches, health coaches. So the addresses. Exercising. Do some regular fitness activities. Eating healthy and minimize alcohol consumption. And I would go actually crazy and I would say, just delete this from your life. What is the point? Okay, apart from this, what we say in Java diet, eat what you need. Now, what is the difference? You all had lunch? What, all delicious? How did you choose your lunch? Because of your eyes and, oh, I want this, I want that, this looks so yummy. Or because your body said, I need this, I need that. How did you choose your food? Another question would be, when it comes to Java diet, how much attention did you put to your food rather than maybe to the conversation you had? So important is that you give your body what it actually needs. Not just because of a nice physique and all of that, weight, etc., which is also very important. We can't deny that, right? But important is how you can perform because of food. Mentally perform. Meditation. Anytime, in the morning, even 5 minutes would do to meditate. Who meditate in the morning frequently? Okay, how long? 10 minutes? Wonderful. What about you? You raise your hand. How long? 20. Good. Being creative, that is important. Compassion and love. Being kind to yourself and to others. Sleeping behaviors. What does it mean? Actually, the preparation is most important. I put as an example, no screen time 2 hours before you sleep. I mean hours, not minutes. Very important, no screen time. iPod, TV, cell phone, laptop, computer, whatever it is. Now, another thing is learning. Did you ever do something which you haven't done before, something new, and how you felt? Doing something new feels amazing, right? It's exciting. We get a lot of energy out of this. Now, time for yourself. That's called me time, which you need to reserve frequently. Connect with nature. Have you ever been in nature and you just felt, wow, good, even for 10 minutes in the park or in the forest? We're taking people out for retreats for 2 days, connecting with nature, connecting with oneself, and disconnecting from everybody else and everything else. Very important.